Okay, so we're going to finish up rates with kind of a fun worksheet. We're going to start proportions today because that's our next section. Also, those of you that are watching this video, I'm going to be doing summer school. I just found that out. So I need 20 or more kids, which means if you've been on here with me, I'd like you to join me for summer school. Summer school is not for people who have failed. Summer school is for children who want to be ready for the 7th grade. So, guys, I need your help. I need 20 or more of you for the teacher that I'm teaching with, who's Miss Gallegos. So summer school is super easy. It's 15 days. We meet 3 days a week, it sounds like. But anyhow, we'll get more information. Okay. So this is a fun worksheet. I'm going to do number 1 through 6 with you. And then 7 through 10, you guys are going to figure out the best buy. That's important, whether you're going grocery shopping, car shopping, whatever it is. This will tell you what's your best buy. Like if you know, from how many miles per gallon the new car gets, or, you know, whatever. So you will be responsible for these 12 down here. So here's number 7. And you have to solve this one, this one, this one, and then figure out which one's the best buy. Okay? Number 8, you have to solve this one, and this one, and figure out which one's the best buy. Okay? So you have 12 problems to do down here. All right, so let's go ahead and start on this, and I'll show you guys how this works. I already kind of messed up on this, so you'll see a little bit of whiteout up here. All right, so here we go. Actually, maybe I'll do number 7 with you guys. We'll figure it out as we go. All right, so number 1, we've got dollars to pounds. Well, there's only 2 answers over here that are dollars to pounds. So it's either this answer or this answer down here. So it's got to be either I or K that goes down here to number 1. Okay? And the question is, this riddle that you're going to solve, it's one of those funny ones, you know. Where do tadpoles, baby frogs, hang their coats? So we're going to answer that down there. Okay? So let's go ahead and take a look here. And I'm just going to do the work on the paper. So we've got $22.80 for 8 pounds of whatever it happens to be. Okay, so let's solve that. So we have 22.80 over 8. And we just divide, right? We divide by 8 over 8. And let's see what we get. So over here, I'm going to do the work. 8 into 22.80. Yes, I expect to see your work. Don't use a calculator. So 8 into 22 goes 2 times. 2 times 8 is 16. Subtract. That's 6 and 8. 8 into 68. So we know that 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 9 is 72. That's too big. So this is 8. And that's 64. Subtract. We get 8. And, no, I'm sorry. We get 4. Wow, my brain. And we bring down that 0. And 8 into 40 is 5. So $2.85 over 1. Okay? So $2.85 over 1 is right here. You can see I messed up earlier. Okay, so we draw this line down to here, and the letter K is going to go on line 1. So let's go down here to line 1 and put the letter K. All right? Let's do number 2. Number 2, we've got feet to seconds. So something goes pretty fast because they can go 288 feet in 16 seconds. Well, it could be this one because this is feet to seconds. It could be O, it could be M because M is feet to seconds. So it's going to be either O or M. Either O or M. So let's solve it. Okay? So, and if you guys will notice, if you just divide the 16 into the 288, you don't have to do this extra step up here. You don't have to do that. Okay, you can, and yeah, so just don't think that I'm taking a shortcut here. Actually, I am, but you guys might as well learn that shortcut now. Okay, so let me, sorry, I got a text. I'm not sure if it's super important. Hold on, sorry. Nope, okay, cool. All right, so 16 into 288. Well, that 16 goes into 28 one time. It has to go over your 8. 1 times 16 is 16, and we subtract, bring down that 8, and 16 into 128, it should be even, but maybe not. So 16 into 128, I don't have my, I should have my, my magic multiplication chart, but we know it goes in 8 times is 128. So your answer is 18. So number 2 goes right there. So number 2 is O. So we go down here to number 2 and we put O. Okay? Now, the rest of these up here, you guys can do yourselves. They're not hard. You may have a decimal, but you know how to do that. Because I want to get down here to number 7 and do number 7 with you guys. Then if we have more time, I'll go back up here and solve a couple more. Okay, so let's go down to number 7 so you understand how to do it. All right, so you're trying to figure out the best buy. Okay? So you're buying 4.5 pounds of something, you're buying 3 pounds of something, and you're buying 4 pounds of something. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to do this is because this 4.5 might have stressed some of you out, and we don't want that. Okay, so because some of you may have forgotten how to divide with decimals, and I want to make sure you know how to do that, because it will be, I don't want you to struggle with this and get the answer wrong. Okay. So, let me just, okay, let's divide this. Now I have to write kind of small, so hopefully you can see. So we have 4.5 into 3.33. Now for those of you that don't remember, you have to move your decimal, because you can't multiply a decimal by multiply by a decimal on the outside. You have to move it one place to the right. So what we do outside, we do it inside, one place to the right. So that then your decimal moves between the last 2 3s. Okay? So now 45 doesn't go into 33, but 45 will go into 333. And it goes in 7 times. Can you see that 7? Just barely. Okay? And then 7 times 45. Well, 7 times 5 is 35. And 7 times 4 is 28, 29, 30, 31. And we subtract that. 13 take away 5 is 8. 2 take away 1 is 1. Now, what do we do next? It's okay to add a 0. Remember, when you have a decimal, it's okay. And then 45 into 180 goes 4 times. So that is 74 cents. So you can get 1 pound of whatever this is for 74 cents. Okay? All right. So this one's 74. Let's see if this one's cheaper. All right. Because we're just dividing, because that's what that line means. All right, so 3 into $2.28. All right, so bring your decimal up, because we don't have to move it. We don't have a decimal over here like this one. So 3 into 22 goes 7 times. 7 times 3 is 21. Subtract. get 18. 3 into 18 is 6. So this one is 1 pound for 76 cents. So far, this one's a better buy. This one's a better buy because it's 74 cents. Okay? All right, let's try this last one, and then we get to see which one's a better buy. Okay, so this is 4 pounds into $2.92. Bring that decimal straight up. 4 into 29. Let's see, 4 times 7 is 28, so that's good. So 28, 1, 12, 4 into 12, 3 times. Okay, so we've got, this is 1 pound for 73 cents, 1 pound for 76 cents, and 1 pound for 74 cents. Which one is the best buy? The best buy means we need the cheapest one. So the cheapest one is obviously letter C. So letter C, circle it, is our best buy. All right, so for problem number 7, we go down here to problem number 7, and we put the letter C. Okay? So you guys see how to do these problems down here. You've got 3 problems to solve for number 7, 3 problems for 8, 3 problems for 9. And then the top part's the same way. Okay? And then that will solve your riddle. Now, any questions you have, join us today for our Google Meets meeting. This shouldn't take you very long to do. Please show me your work. No work, no credit. How about we do one more? Let's do problem number 6, and then I'll let you guys go. All right, so problem number 6 is minutes to money. So here's minutes to money. Here's minutes to money. So it's one of these two. It's either N or A. Okay? So if we divide this, so 75 into $4.05. Well, that's kind of tricky because 75 doesn't go into 4, and it doesn't go into 40, so it's kind of a big number. So let's do that real quick. So let's see what we get. Oh, I'm glad I'm doing this one with you guys, actually. Yeah, this one's good. Okay. All right. So it doesn't go into 40, right? So since it doesn't go into the 4, it doesn't go into the 40, so we have to put a 0 there because we're talking money, right? Since we're talking money, you've got to put a 0 after the decimal. The 0 before the decimal, you guys know, is not necessary. And now 75 into 405 actually goes in 5 times. Okay? And 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 7 is 35, 36, 37. And we subtract, so 0 and 3. Now, what do? We can't just leave it at 5 cents. We have to go one more space and see if we have to round up, because this is 5 cents right now. But we have to add a 0 and bring it down. And then 75 into 300 goes 4 times. Okay? Now we can stop. We don't even have to keep going. So what does that 4 do to that 5? Does it kick it up, or does it leave it alone? It leaves it alone. So the answer to number 6 is 5 cents for every 1 minute. So that is letter N. That is letter